Easter is over, our celebration, our days here, and you've seen there's lots of activity what you can do at the river with watercrafts, and you see also there are nice places here. There's plenty of room and they try to maintain it well. So we are on the way back already, and now we are going on the way back, and what you see on the way back follows now.
Wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're...
So we are on our way back, the lonely desert road here. I think that's Highway 95. And we have to turn right soon to go to Quartzsite, where we have a breakfast stop. And as you can see, there is really only desert here. There are some farmers, I think they get their water from the Colorado River, and otherwise it's desert. Yeah, what we're going to do today is we have two cars and we are split the load between the cars in two. Basically when it's about 100 and what is it? 100 from the Quartzsite supercharger, 120 miles home. Then we are continuing to go 112 miles, then we go 55, 56 miles towards home, and then we change the load and take the other car, the Model X, and it pulls the rest. What that means is that we can drive faster, so we don't have to drive 55, and in some areas you can drive faster, so we will drive faster. We want to try out if we can overcome a certain distance, because I need a distance from Flagstaff to Page, which is over 120 miles, and I don't have that with one car only, so two cars would do and share the load. Here we go again. The Quartzsite supercharger.
Right.
Let's see if that spot is also available for the trailer. I hope so. Okay, they were nice enough to remove the car. Yeah, we had a quick breakfast break, and I would guess about half an hour or so, because we did not have to charge much. I charged from 41% left to, let's say, yes, 95% or so. And now we are on the way, and we will make a stop in Centennial, which is about 53 miles away from the Quartzsite supercharger. This is half the way to the Buckeye supercharger. driving right now 70 miles per hour, and I think that should be enough. But the range reduce is pretty good, so and we are doing well. Yeah, 10 miles left to Centennial. That's the midpoint. And I'm gonna show you something about the difference between consumption. That's sometimes pretty important. So when you see that here, I originally had about 600 watt per mile when I drive 55. Now I'm driving 70 and the consumption goes up to 900. So it's 50% more, over 950% more by just 15 miles more. And 15 miles more is basically the consumption quadruples when, and that's fits about with the physics. Consumption quadruples if you are driving faster as well as having load on it as well. And yeah, so we will be there soon, and then I'm driving behind, and my wife is pulling the trailer because we have two trailer hitches, and I just flip the trailer to the other one. And I still have stuff left here. I think 141 miles left on the counter, and let's find out how good that works. And here comes the message as well. Plan your next charge. Almost too far away from known charging locations. So chargers. We know that, and I'm planning chargers since the last 11 years, even when there were no superchargers. And we know what to do because we're flipping the trailer now in 2.5 miles, and then we will be there and having more energy left. Okay, the car reacted and it showed I should include the supercharger in Buckeye with my consumption, and then go back to Quartzsite. No, and then Big River RV. No, that's wrong. So let's try that with home now, because we switched the trailer, and look in front.
East on Interstate
My wife is driving the trailer now.
45.4 miles.
Yeah, it's calculating now with the current consumption, but home to home is 45 miles, and I have 100 miles left, so that's not right. And I gotta keep an eye on my wife's consumption there when she's driving, and that's all what I need to do. So she is driving too fast, by the way. She's driving 80 instead of 70. Okay, I gotta call her. No, she's not driving too fast. It's my car is maintained for 80, but she's driving 71, 70 was what that one was. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep an eye on her consumption. So that was all from our split drive, and let's come to the statistics. Let me go to trips. Now one of that has carried the other car, and I can show you the consumption of that as well. So the latest after we switched, this was 61 miles. I just consumed 219. That's with watt per miles. That was without a trailer. And then since the last charge, we averaged 528. And now we have 49 miles left, and we are charging now with full power. The total trip was now 346 miles, 209 kilowatt used, 600 watt per mile. Basically the 600 watt per mile that follows me, whereby it's probably about 750 watt per mile on the Model X. And we go to those statistics. Now I'm in the Model X because that was the last car drove, I can show you also some pictures. In the Model Y was over 600 watt per mile, while by regularly driven was just 211 watt on 70 miles per hour. So it's really triples the mileage. So when you drive 55, I had 600 watt per mile. I had 1000 watt per mile for the Model Y when I was driving 70. Some of the software here, since last charge 71 miles, 620 watt per mile, so the half of them was without a trailer. Here on the instrument panel, in total 406 watt per mile. That was only a quarter driven with the trailer. Yeah, basically that was all. Currently charging with full power on 72 amp, means about 16.7 kilowatt or so. That was all from the Model X. In total now on the odometer 901 miles. And since the last trip, 611 miles, yes, in the total distance. We also drove there a couple of miles there without a trailer. Yeah, that was all. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, and talk to you the next time. We will do a big tour through America, and you will be with us as well the next time. See you then. Bye bye.